100 men versus one gorilla. If you have been living under a rock, let me tell you where this conversation comes from. Approximately 2 weeks ago,
there was an idea.
Man versus dog. Now, there's a 50-50 split. So, let me not say 50-50. Let's say an 80-20 split. 80% of men think they can beat a dog, while 20% of men be like, nah, dogs are too strong. Well, that spurred it to a whole nother conversation, which is where we are today. 100 men versus one gorilla. But before I get to debunking that one, let me just quickly say, a man is beating a dog. You can bring up a cane corso, a pit bull, whatever those fucking insane dog breeds are that are breeded to like kill or some shit. It doesn't matter. Once a real strong man got that boy in a headlock, it's wraps. It's ups from there. So let's end that conversation right here. Man versus dog, man wins. But 100 men versus one gorilla? This is where it get interesting, and you have to pull up the facts. Let's go through a gorilla stats. And by the way, no weapons involved, so humans can't just pull out a fucking nuke and get it hard. So just full on bare hands, peak human, like 6'2", 200 pounds. That's what we're doing. Let's go with gorilla. A gorilla weighs 400 to 500 pounds. They are 10 times stronger than the average human. They have a bite force of 1,300 psi. Whoo, that's stronger than a lion's. Their speed around 20 to 25, but don't worry, humans can sprint up to that speed too. And they just have their big arms and their sharp teeth, and yeah, that's what they have. Now let's go to the stats of a man. Now, like I said earlier, we're 6'5", 200. Our running speed's about 10 to 15, but we have to pull up some stats here. Humans. Even though we don't have the highest top speed, we have the longest endurance of any species on this planet in terms of running. We can practically run forever. Now, while a gorilla could run faster than us, in the long term, if we're doing a good strategy to like lure out the gorilla, it's ups. Now, strength. We can, the average human that's already 200 pounds, let's say they can deadlift their own weight, so let's say 200 pounds. And then our bite force is about 120, which we're not gonna be biting in this situation. Like, what the fuck? I have a bloody ass mouth. Now let's break this down. Let's get another thing out the way. Humans are smart as fuck. The smartest species on this entire planet. So if it was a planned attack, it'd be too simple. So we're gonna say that it's just 100 random men, the stats I said earlier, versus one gorilla. Now boom, everyone's already on like a vicious mode, just attack mode. So the gorilla comes at us first, right? Now some humans, I didn't say there's gonna be zero casualties. There's gonna be casualties. Let's say the gorilla charges at the humans first. At most 30 already on the ground dead. But now this is where our coordination and smart tactics can come into hand. We can circle the gorilla and do like a little like closing formation. Cause wild animals, whenever they're getting circled around, they're just like uncoordinated. They can't like think like, what do I do? There's like 50 people around me. And we start to make the circle smaller and smaller. Boom. We all jump on top of the gorilla's back. Boom, 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 boom. It's ups. The gorilla is dead.
Tremble. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy and kill his cousin right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. Put 30 in my chop and then I turned him to a Huxtable. Came a long way from pre-K and eating Lunchables. I just took your life and as you know it's unrefundable. When you up the Smith then you should never feel uncomfortable.